Hello my foxes and tigers! Today, I will be talking about 3 incidents in Hispanic countries. So, do you guys know Funky Town? Not the song, the Gio video. For those who don't know, it's an extremely gross video in Mexico. I think this video can explain. Let's watch
talk
it
about
together.
One of the scariest videos out there. Today we're talking about the Funky Town video, and y'all, this one is messed up. This one's so messed up that I can't even post it on here. It is insanely gory. It's gruesome. It's pretty much a man being tortured. Here it is right here, but I blurred over it. I found it on one of those gore sites. So yeah, I mean, you can find it out there, but be warned. Go about this video. It's literally a Mexican drug cartel murdering a guy. This video, you see a guy, he's laying on the floor and he's literally got his face peeled off and both of his hands are cut off. He's just got nubs. In the background you hear Paradise City, and then you hear Funky Town playing in the background, thus giving it the name Funky Town. While Funky Town is playing, they're taking this dull knife and they're just going across his throat over and over again while this man is just flopping back and forth in pain. It's just awful, y'all. I mean, it reaches a point where after his hands are cut off and they're slicing his throat, he's trying to reach up and grab his throat, and he's just got 2 stumps, so they're just waving around, and it's like I said, y'all, it's out there, but be warned, if you do go watch it, it is insanely messed up and will mess with you. It's super scary.
Whoa, WTFY. Did the cartel do that? I'm a Mexican, but I live in the USA, so I don't have to worry about the cartel, but that is still scary to me. I found another video that explains a bit more about this video, but seriously, the actual video I do not recommend looking for, because it's really G-O-Ray.
Let's talk about
Funky Town Gore.
Funky Town Gore was a torture in Mexico, a horrifying gore video that surfaced around 2016 to 2017. It shows a man with his face being skinned alive. The hands were cut off, and their eyes are gouged out, being tortured by Mexican cartel while having adrenaline injected into him so he feels the pain. Funky Town song are playing in the background. They even slice his throat with a box cutter. A lot of people said it's related to the Mexican gang that is kidnapping people.
WTF. Who does that? That is really gross, and a huge sin. As a Catholic, I'm not supposed to say this, but I hope the cartel rots in hell unless they are forced to. Anyway, have you guys heard of Miss Pac-Man? Sorry, the voice got cut off. I can't fix it, sadly. But anyway, I'm not talking about the Miss Pac-Man game, I'm talking about the murder case in Guatemala. There is an actual video of this case, but I don't recommend looking it up. I think this video can explain more.
The dark story behind
Miss Pac-Man.
the video starts off in a dark room, and in the background you can hear screaming. The camera then pans to a severed hand on the floor and a bed. On the bed, you can see a woman's face. This woman was Alejandra Eco Chubb. Her face was cut open horizontally and both of her hands were gone, and in the video you could hear the woman struggling to breathe. Her body was completely cut open as well, and the bed was filled with a lot, and I mean a lot of blood. If you don't have a strong stomach, I don't suggest watching this. It is very graphic.
What is it with these killers recording their victims? I get it, y'all's killed someone, but no one wants to see them dead or suffering. I found another vid that explains more. So let's watch it together.
If you've never actually seen the original video for this case, consider yourself lucky, and I would highly recommend just staying away from it altogether. This is a no-context Impacto music video that I got tagged in that features an image of a Guatemalan woman. There's an image right here that appears to show a glove hanging upside down. I blurred it out just in case. And a lot of you guys might recognize this photo here as Alejandra, also referred to as Miss Pac-Man. For context, this is a case that took place back in October of 2018 in Guatemala, involving this woman Alejandra as well as her husband. Her second husband assumed that she was cheating on him, so he went with a machete and filmed a horrific video. I cannot get into the details here, and people, because of the aftermath, refer to her as Miss Pac-Man because she looked like Miss Pac-Man when he was done with her. It's an absolutely brutal case and a completely senseless loss of life. Feel absolutely terrible for Alejandra and her family. It's definitely not something that she deserved.
Why would her husband do that? Just confront her. No need to kill her. What the fuck? I hope he rots in prison. Anyway, sorry about my crash out, but this next case, I've explained it on my channel before, but it was in Spanish, so I will explain it again. It's called La Tamalera de la Muerte. So basically a woman named Annabel Gomez Lopez killed her victims and sold them as tamales. I think this video can explain more, but be aware this is in Mexico, so it's hard to find vids in English.
The woman that made tamales out of people is one of the worst cases in Mexican history. This is the case of Annabel Gomez Lopez. She would sell tamales outside of a metro in Mexico City. Her tamales were known to have a wonderful taste. It was a taste that people couldn't explain. But little did they know that this secret ingredient wasn't what they were expecting. One day there was a gas leak in her house, and her neighbors reported a very weird smell. And this is where she was caught. When they entered her house, there was a body of a woman literally with no flesh, and the bones were scattered next to her. This is when they discovered that she was doing this for years. She did.
Ooh, that is so gross. Like I'm not trying to eat a tamale and then I find a finger in there, like gross. Anyway, I know I said 3 cases, but there is 2 more I want to show. This next one is about a woman, Selene Delgado Lopez on Mexico, Canada. So basically, she is a woman that went missing, but nobody knows if she is a real person or not. I think this video can say more.
Everybody probably knows this nightmare-fueled picture from Selene Delgado Lopez. She was a mystery person that disappeared and she was on the Mexican news. But something weird happened during that broadcast. This picture popped up. I believe there's an original video on YouTube that I'm going to show you guys about it, and it is very creepy.
Canal 5, al servicio de la comunidad.
Pedimos ayuda para localizar a Selene Delgado López, de 18 años. Se extravió el 22 de abril en la delegación Álvaro Obregón. Selene Delgado López se ignora su paradero desde el 28 de mayo del año 2000. Selene Delgado López, de 18 años, se extravió el 22 de abril.
Now, I don't know any Spanish, so whoever has those skills, please translate it for us. But I think reading the comments on YouTube, the gist was that she was kidnapped or she was missing or something like that. But this popping up with that same jarring noise was scary. There's debate on whether this is even a true crime or an urban legend, because a lot of people claim she's not even a real person and it's fabricated. Other people claim that her identity was wiped and she got trafficked. Without definitive evidence, we can't say for sure or not if it's true crime. Right now, it's interpreted as an urban legend. So we may never know the truth behind this, but that's what we have right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That's really creepy, and what is crazy is, people on Facebook found a user with the same name friended, and they couldn't unfriend her. This vid explains more.
Do you guys remember the creepy Facebook Selene Delgado incident? Back in the early 2000s and late 2010s, people started noticing that a weird Facebook profile was added to everyone. No matter what, this mysterious woman Selene Delgado was added to their friends list, and there was no way to unadd her. People swore they've never added her, yet her profile was there, like if she was forced to be there. Her account barely had any photos or activity, but the profile picture made her look real. And people were frustrated trying to delete her, but the more they tried, the more she was there. It was nearly impossible. This sparked rumors on the internet claiming that Selene Delgado was not a real person, but maybe she was a ghost or something else stalking people. Even creepier, her name is tied to an urban legend in Mexico that supposedly it was a missing person. This led many users to believe that she was a ghost haunting social media. Till this day, the Selene Delgado urban legend still haunts Facebook. And who knows, maybe if you check in your friends list, she might be there. Keep looking.
That's really creepy. And why did that happen? Maybe it's a glitch or ID? Again, the voice cut off. I'm sorry. But this next case is a little creepy. It has to do with X, formerly Twitter, when Canal 5 posted creepy stuff at 3 a.m. of Twitter, and then deleted it the next day. Here is a video explaining.
If you grew up in a Hispanic household, then you know Canal 5, cartoons, movies, anime, right? But Canal 5 turned into something completely different late at night. This channel is responsible for some of the most disturbing TV memories that people still talk about, and honestly, it still creeps me out. Number 1, the most popular one that we all know is the Selene Delgado broadcast. Canal 5 aired her photo in the early 2000s as a missing person. Her face was off, there was little to no details, this was really uncanny. People would say when her photo appeared, the TV would glitch, distorted noises could be heard, and until this day, no one knows if she's a real person or if she's just an urban legend. This image became one of the most disturbing Canal 5 incidents, and people say that her image is cursed. Number 2, the 3 a.m. signal glitches. Viewers remember watching this late at night when the TV channel suddenly broke, distorted voices, creepy music, and creepy faces appearing in the TV. It felt like you were watching something that was never meant to air. And number 3, the disturbing PSAs. Instead of normal commercials, Canal 5 would air silent public announcements of missing kids, weird warnings on the TV, and it was just super off. Even like people staring into the TV, like from the TV, staring at you. For kids watching alone, this was absolutely terrifying, and this is the reason why Canal 5 left us all super scarred.
Whoa, WTF, why would they post that? Well, that is all I got for today. My foxes and tigers, but to brighten the mood here are some relatable Hispanic memes. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
This is what happens when a Mexican dad finds out that their daughter has a boyfriend. I love you so much, baby. ¿Qué chingados? A ver, Yulisa, ven para acá. Papá, ¿qué pasó? A ver, hija de la chingada, ¿me vas a explicar quién es este pinche tal Brandon que te anda mandando que corazones y que I love you, que chingadera y media? Dad, calm down. He's my boyfriend. ¿Qué? ¿Boyfriend? ¿Yo cuándo chingados te di permiso de que anduvieras de pinche noviera, cabrona, Dad, I'm 24 years old already. Puedes tener 40. A mí eso me vale madre. Tú vas a tener novio hasta que yo me muera. Ya estás viejona, como para que todavía te tengan que andar diciendo que recoges los pinches calzones después de que te sales de bañar. A ver, ¿cómo no te pones a voltearme las pinches tortillas? ¡Pinche cabrona!
Ya estoy hasta la pinche chingada de estos cabrones. No me ayudan absolutamente a nada. Nadie me puede lavar un pinche traste. Le dije a este cabrón que me sacara el pinche pollo del congelador. Parece que le hablé a la pared. No parece que vivo con gente. Parece que vivo con pinches animales. Esta cabrona se mete a bañar y me deja un pinche desmadre aquí en el baño. No, pero pues ¿qué les importa, verdad? Nada. Aquí tienen a su criada. Aquí tienen a su pinche pendeja haciéndoles todo. No sé qué van a hacer estos cabrones el día que me muera. No sé. Se van a podrir. Les van a salir pinches ratones en el cuarto. Necesito que me pongas atención porque llevamos aquí toda la pinche noche y no podemos acabar la tarea. Si tienes 4 manzanas... ¡Ey! Te estoy hablando, cabrón. Pon atención. Pon atención, cabrón, que ya me quiero ir a dormir. A ver, 4 menos 1. ¿Cuánto es? Acuérdate. Ya te expliqué. Tienes 4 manzanas y te comes una... ¿Cuántas manzanas te quedan? Ay, Diosito santo, ¿por qué me diste unos pinches hijos tan burros? No, hombre, pero no fuera el pinche Nintendo, porque ahí sí le saben.